Alright everybody, I'm going to do a different type of video today. I'm going to talk about a topic that has been requested a couple of times in some of the comment sections of some other videos, and that's the decline of running back cards. And I thought of 5 reasons. I couldn't think of too many more, but I think they cover the base of why the value of running back cards hasn't sustained its value over time. And the first reason, I don't know how good the quality of the iPad is for filming stuff on Whiteboard, but I want to do a different type of video and see how it's received. But first reason is NFL rule changes. Meaning, obviously, we're in a passing league now. Most of the offenses are passing, I don't know, 65-35 split, 70-30 split. There's so many more teams looking to air the ball up and pound the rock to win games, and the way that rule changes with concussions and everything, the games become a lot softer. You see a lot of new penalties coming into the fray of things. The crown of the helmet rule that was instituted last year, I don't see it called a lot, but that's just kind of taken away from what a tailback does to lower his head, and it just changed the way that teams use the running back. And then the second reason would be 2-back systems. You don't have a lot of teams that are like the Vikings. They have the bell cow like Peterson, so you got teams that are relying on the hot hand or whoever's healthy. I mean, players get dinged up so quickly that you put in the player that works the best, or you can split carries the way a lot of teams do it, and when you have a guy only getting half the carries, he's not putting up the stats and touchdowns, so that's going to lead to less people wanting to collect. I think I read somewhere that the average lifespan of an NFL running back is 3 years. So it's kind of like here today, gone tomorrow. I mean, there's a hot new prospect that comes into the fold, and then where's he at in 2 years? You know, he's on IR trying to recover, so by that time, collectors have moved on to the next batch of rookies or second-year players, backs that are actually getting to play a little bit, and that's just kind of the way it's been going. This is kind of a big one, and this kind of goes across the board, not just running backs, but market saturation. I think we had close to 40 NFL licensed products in 2013. We'll probably have close to 40 again in 2014, so there's too many cards of these players. There's too many sticker autos and event worn stuff for it to hold any value long term. I mean, it's kind of jumps in price a day. It's first 2 weeks it's out, and then you slowly see it gradually decline until stuff on eBay can't even get a bid for like a game event worn jersey card. So there's too much product on the market, and that's not just for running backs. And it's kind of a what have you done for me lately? This might be the biggest one. That's sloppy handwriting, but what have you done for me lately? Did you get 100 yards from my fantasy team last week? Did you score a touchdown for my favorite team? Stuff like that. How did you do this week or this season? You know, it's kind of like there's those backs that come along like Peyton Hillis, and I mean, there's too many to name. Mike Bell for the Broncos a few years back. Mike Anderson for the Broncos like 10 years ago. Backs come in, they have one big year, and then they fall off the face of the earth, and that happens all the time with tailbacks. So the next tailback that comes in, like I think this year, Monty Ball's going to see a spike in cards, and Le'Veon Bell might see a small budge up, but other than that, I mean, it's all about the hot back, the guy that can stay on the field. And even if you do put together a successful career, consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, you're still not guaranteed any hobby love or appreciation. Look at Chris Johnson. I think he's got 6 straight 1,000-yard seasons, and you can get his rookie cards dirt cheap. It's all about the hottest back right now. So I just wanted to pull out a few cards from the past that are severely undervalued, in my opinion. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but this is a Tomlinson 01 Topps debut. This is an on-card auto to $4.99. You can't see that, but back in the day, this was over $300 when he was doing his thing in 2006 and broke the touchdown record. That's a $25, $30 card now. Jamal Lewis, I think he finished with 10,000 career rushing yards, and this might be one of his only jersey auto from 2000. Think about how many the backs have now, and you can get this for like $5 or $10. I mean, great back, crazy cheap. And then Edgerrin James, he's probably going to go to the Hall of Fame. This is an SP Authentic back in '99 when they didn't number a lot of cards, and it's out of 1999. And it's just an overall really cool card. $10 now. Back in the day, this was close to, it might be $500 for that card. But that's the nature of the business, and I just wanted to do a quick video on that, why I think tailbacks cards haven't held up. Thanks.